Long before the baobab trees grew old and hollow, before the drums cracked from too much sorrow, there lay a land called Alamaimo, the sacred plain. It was said that if you dug the earth with your bare hands, milk would seep from the soil, warm and sweet. If you climbed the hills at dawn, honey dripped from wildflowers, thick as palm oil and golden as the sun. Rivers tasted of freshness, farms never failed, and hunger was a stranger that passed without greeting. The people believed this blessing came from the elders of the sky, the ancient gods who walked with the ancestors and bound the land with unseen covenants. In return, the villagers were to live by 3 sacred laws. Never spill innocent blood. Never mock the gods. Never allow greed to rule the heart. For generations, the people obeyed. They poured libation before harvest, sang songs of gratitude, and taught their children humility. But abundance is a dangerous thing. Slowly, quietly, like termites in a war, pride entered the village. The farmers began to cheat one another at the market. Elders sold judgments for goats and cowries. Sacred groves were cut down to build larger houses. The young laughed at the old stories and called the gods sleeping shadows. Worst of all, innocent blood was spilled. A land dispute turned violent. A young boy, barely old enough to herd goats, was killed. His blood soaked into the soil that once produced milk. That night, the drums of the village refused to sound. The wind changed. The next morning, the earth was dry. No milk flowed. The flowers closed. Bees vanished. Rivers shrunk into muddy scars. Crops withered as though cursed by the sun itself. The priest cried out to the gods. No answer came. Weeks passed. Hunger arrived like a cruel guest who refused to leave. Children cried through the night. Mothers grew thin. The strong stole from the weak. Then sickness followed hunger. Finally, the oracle of the hill spoke. An old woman blind in one eye, older than most trees, she said with a trembling voice. The land has not died. It has turned its face away. Blood called for blood. Purity must answer corruption. The people gathered in fear. What must we do? They asked. The oracle struck her staff against the earth. A sacrifice must be given. Not an animal. Not a criminal. But one pure of heart. One who has not mocked the gods. One whose blood carries no stain. Silence fell.